Hi everyone, welcome back to Programming Horizons. Today we are diving into a crucial aspect of programming, which is file handling in Python. So let's get started. File handling refers to reading from and writing to files. You can store your data permanently and later retrieve it, which is crucial for many applications. Let us now discuss the basic operations on files. The most important function while working with files in Python is the open function, which is used to open a file. It takes two parameters, including the file name and the mode. We have following file modes. First one is the create mode, which is specified using lowercase x and is used to create a new file. Second is the read mode, which is also the default mode. Third is W, which is used to write a new file or to truncate an existing file. Next is append, which is used to add contents at the end of an existing file. And last one is the binary mode, which is used for non-text files like images or videos. So guys, I am inside IDLE and here I am going to show you how to perform basic file operations. We are going to begin by declaring a variable called file and I will assign it the open method which takes two parameters. The first one is the name of the file which I am going to create. Let's call it as example1.txt and this txt stands for text file. And since this is going to be a brand new file, so the mode that I have to use here is X. Close the bracket, press enter key and your file is created. If you want to check where this file is stored or whether it is created or not, then go to the search bar and type here example1.txt and here you will notice text document is created and it is present at this particular location. If you open this file, then it will be currently empty because I haven't written any content inside this document. Let's close it and write some content. Now in order to write the content, I am going to first type file.write and this write method will accept a string. So let us say that I am writing here, this is a line of text and then close the bracket, press enter and you will notice here Python interpreter has displayed 23 as the output. This 23 is the count of all these characters inside my string including white spaces. Now that we are done writing the file, let's close this file. Close method is used to close the file and free up system resources. So whenever you open your file using the open method, don't forget to close it at the end using the close method. Alright, if I try to recreate this file, let's declare another variable. Once again, example1.txt and here I type X and press enter. So in this case, I am unable to recreate this file because it already exists inside my computer and this file exist error is displayed. Now let's move on and read the contents of the file. So here I am going to once again use the same variable file. I will open the same file, but this time I am going to specify the mode as R, which stands for read mode. And then I will declare one variable, let's say content, and I am saying here file.read. Now this read method is the opposite of the write method and it will not accept any parameter, it will simply read the entire contents of the file. And if you want to display the contents, then use the print function and pass the name of the variable content. The same line which I had written inside the file is displayed. Let's close this file once again. Now I am going to show you how to append contents to an already existing file. Once again I am going to open the file, but this time the mode will be small letter A, which stands for append mode. And now I am going to type file.write and here we will write, let's say this is another line of text and here I will also use /n because I want to create a line space between the two lines. So this is 31 character long and now let's close it, file.close, and this is the entire content of my file. There is a space because I have added one space over here before this. So that is why this line is not starting from the margin, but there is some space over here. Here is my file. So you can see this is a line of text and this is another line of text. We can also create a file in a specified directory. For this purpose, I will have to assign the full path. As you can see, I am going to create my file on the desktop. So let's name our file as abc.txt and the mode in which I am creating this file is write mode. I am going to perform the write operation on this file. Let's create two variables. First one is name. Let's say I want to store my name here, and let's say age. Suppose age is 25. Now I am going to store these two values into my file. For this purpose, I will have to use write method, and here I will be writing these values into my file using fstring. So first of all, I will type here my name is, and then I will type the name of my variable inside curly brackets, close the double quotation marks, close the bracket, press enter, and same thing I will have to repeat for storing age value also. Once again F, then quotation mark. So I will be typing my age is, and then curly brackets, name of the variable, curly brackets close, quotation mark close, bracket close, and press enter. So I have performed the write operation, and now I can close the file. This file has been written. Now let's read this file. Now in order to read this file, I will again have to open it, but this time in read mode, which is the default mode also. You can also skip R if you are opening the file for reading only, as it is the default mode. Now I want to print the contents of the file. So let's take the variable as content, and let's say file.read method. Now I am going to print here content and press enter. So you can see my name is Deepika, my age is 25. So that is the content of my file which is displayed on the screen. In order to perform read operation on a file, we have three methods. First method is read method, which reads the entire content of the file in one go. Second is readline method, which reads a single line at a time. And last one is readlines method, which reads all lines into a list. So let's see how these are different from each other. Now I have opened my file in read mode. Let's read the whole content in a variable called txt1. So here I will type file.read, and when I print txt1, all the text stored inside abc.txt file is displayed on the screen in one go only. So this was the read method. Now let's discuss readline method. Once again I will open the file in read mode, and this time I am simply printing file.readline, and then you can see first line is printed. Let's do it again, and this time the second line is printed. So readline method prints one line at a time. Our last method is readlines method. Let's try this also. Once again I will open the file. Let's create one variable called all text equal to file.readlines, and now when I print here all text, then you can see all the lines are displayed in the form of list items. So this is my first line as the first list item, and second line is the second list item. And now if I want to access any particular sentence, let's say I want to access the sentence which is at position number 0, then only the first sentence is displayed. Similarly, if I want to display only the second sentence, then I can specify index value 1 and only the second sentence is displayed. This is particularly useful when you are processing the text. Let's close this file, and I hope you understood what is the difference between read, readline and readlines method. Proper file handling is often required to check for potential errors, such as when the file does not exist. So that can be achieved using try except block. Let's do it. So here I am going to type try, and let's say I am trying to open a file which does not exist on my system. Let's call this file as ex.txt, and let's say I am trying to open it in read mode. Now in the next line I am saying content is equal to file.read, and this code will lead to error if the file does not exist. In order to handle this exception, I am going to type except file not found error. Now this is an exception which is thrown when the file is not found. I am going to print a message file not found on your system, and then we close it, press enter. So as you can see, I simply got this message, file not found on your system, because this file does not exist on my system. So in this way you can perform exception handling along with file handling. So guys, in the end I want to discuss about how to open a file using the with statement. This is particularly useful if you are working with a binary file such as an image or a video. So let us suppose that I am having this picture on my desktop. This is pic1.jpg and I want to open this file into IDLE, and that file will be opened in binary mode using the with statement like this. So I will have to type the keyword with, then open, then specify the full path of the file. Now specify the name of the file, pic1.jpg, and then open this file in RB mode. RB stands for read binary. On the other hand, if you want to perform the write operation on a binary file, then use WB instead of RB. Anyway, here I will mention as binary file, and let's put an underscore between these two for more clarity. Now put a colon mark. In the next line, I am typing the name of a variable. Let's call it as first 100 bytes. And here I am going to read my binary file. It's binary underscore file dot read. This read method will read the entire contents of the file. But since it is a binary file and the content may be too large, so let's display only the first 100 bytes. So I am passing value 100 inside this read method. And let's now display first 100 bytes, and as soon as I press enter, you will notice that the first 100 bytes of my binary file pic1.jpg are displayed on the screen. So this is how you perform read operation on a binary file. Well guys, that's all for this video. I hope you have understood that whether you are building a simple or a complex system, knowing how to read, write and manipulate files is a must-have skill for any programmer. Please try these practice problems to get a good grasp on file handling. If you found this video helpful, then don't forget to share it with your friends. Also, like and comment on this video and subscribe my channel Programming Horizons for more videos like this.